everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Christina Kasky here with Forever Bored Acres. Today we are going to make some goat's milk yogurt. This one is one of my personal favorites. Everybody loves yogurt and goat's milk yogurt, especially from those Nigis. The milk is so good, it tastes fantastic. So I'm going to dump in it works out to be about a quart of milk that this pot holds. You don't have to get too fussy about the amount, just a big pot, fill it up with milk and off you go sort of thing. Seems to be good to go. I think these bottles here, I don't know, they're probably about 1.5 liters that they hold. Somewhere in there. But I do use fresh goat's milk when I'm making this, just to make sure that my yogurt lasts a little bit longer. And then we're going to heat the milk up to 180 degrees. This does take a little while, not too terribly long, but I basically just have a thermometer that I keep an eye on the temperature until we make it to that 180 degrees. The reason that you want to get to 180 degrees is it helps sterilize the milk and the pot and everything, just to make sure that you have a really clean product at the end, that you're not introducing any bad bacteria or anything like that into your yogurt. And so here I'm just double checking that temperature just to see where we're at. It's not doing too badly at the moment. I'm thinking about whether or not to do cheese next. If you're interested and seeing a video on how to make cheese, let me know, and I can maybe do another one for that as well. This yogurt recipe, you don't have to use goat's milk either. If you don't have access to goat's milk, you can just use regular milk for this too. So just an option for you, if that's something that you're interested in. This whole getting up to 180 degrees probably took about 10 minutes to get to the full temperature with my stove. Maybe not quite the full 10 minutes, but you can see she's starting to steam up here pretty good. I'm trying to show you there, but it's not working out so well. I'm always so scared of burning the milk, so I'm trying to keep a very close eye on it. And then once we get to the 180 degrees, we're going to turn off the heat, and we're going to take the pot. I just use a sink with cool water in it. Some people add ice and all that kind of stuff to bring the temperature down, but I find just cold water, maybe it's because we have well water and it is so cold as it is, it brings down the temperature pretty quickly. So I find the cool water is sufficient. So I just fill my sink with some cool water, keeping in mind how much you put in there. You don't want it to go over the top of your pot and get water into your yogurt itself. And we're just going to set it in there. I do tend to put the lid back on just to keep anything from getting into it. You know, don't want a fly or anything getting in there. And we're going to wait. We want it to get to 110 degrees. So we're bringing that temperature back down. Once it reaches 110 degrees, then we are going to mix in our yogurt. So any store-bought yogurt that you like, you can use here. I tend to be attached to this Oikos Greek yogurt, so that's what I'm using today. And for this, you want about a tablespoon of yogurt in here. You can go a little bit more, but I wouldn't go too crazy. In fact, we'll see towards the end of the video, I added another full tablespoon here, and I wonder if that's why my yogurt didn't have the thick consistency that I'm used to this time. There's two different things that I changed during this one. One was that extra tablespoon of yogurt, which may have affected my batch. And the second one is, in the past I've had this big, beautiful wool blanket that I used to wrap the yogurt in. It just happened to be dirty, so I didn't use it this time. I used a towel instead. And at the end of the video, you'll see my yogurt's not quite as thick as I remember it being in the past. So just something to keep in mind there. You can see I've just got a towel here and it's sitting in my cooler because we want to hold that 110 degree temperature for 6 to 8 hours is the recommendation. I have gone up to as much as 10 to get that thicker yogurt as well. And here is my final consistency. So fairly thick, but I definitely do like it to be just a titch thicker. So I think next time around, I will definitely pull back to the 1 tablespoon of yogurt added in, try to use the same blanket, and I think I'm going to push for 10 hours just to see if I can get back to that same consistency I've had in the past. Have a great day. I hope you love this video.